Welcome. This is a Crete backpacking camping kitchen cook trip. I'm lucky enough to be here with this young man. So please just go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Colton. I like to backpack, fish, and hunt. Contacted David through Facebook. See if he was interested when he came to my area. He'd like to go on a trip. So me and Bandit decided to come along for the ride.
And who's Bandit?
Bandit's been coming on backpack trips ever since he was a puppy. He had an unfortunate accident, fell out of my truck, so he has one leg amputated, but he would never know it.
Alright, well let's get the trail. Leftovers of a flash flood. Looks like wolf or coyote. I would guess coyote. Lots of hair in it. I think we made it to our camp.
I think we finally did. It's a long trek in here.
We're excited about being here, and so is Bandit. Dinner time. I'm having mountain house with spaghetti.
I'm having beef pasta marinara.
Bandit already ate. Did he like his?
I think so. I scarfed it down.
What did you think about it today's hike?
I thought it was really fun getting to meet you and see the behind the scenes and all the work that goes into it. It's a lot of work. So if you like the video, give him a like and a subscribe because he deserves it.
Well, that's it for today. Good night.
Good night. wild Gila. First one of the trip. I caught that wild Gila on a trout magnet. Just a grub or worm imitation under a bobber. Maybe about 8-10 inches.
Got about 4 inches.
Yeah. Got one.
Look at those tiny little dots. Tiny little speckles. Oh, that's a pretty fish. Tiny little things.
Full of eggs.
We're back from fishing. As you can see, Colton and Bandit are all packed up. He's gonna hike out tonight, go to a bachelor's party tomorrow. Then he's gonna hike back out to me the next day, and we're gonna finish out our adventures. I think I've caught one Gila trout before, but today I caught 12 of them, and they're gorgeous. Colton left his fish for me to eat tonight. Here are the 2 little fillets. Not even a tidbit of fish. I'm gonna put these Gila in some panko and Zatarain. Cooking in avocado oil tonight. Have some freeze-dried broccoli. I just boiled the water, then I'll let it soak for 10 minutes. Ghee in there and salt and pepper. Now for the taste test. I recommend it. What a place. Gorgeous canyon walls, creek, unbelievable baby Gila trout that are just so fun to catch. We ended up catching a total of 35 today, which was a good day of fishing and catching. Well, that's a wrap for today. Good night. It feels like it's misting right now. There's not a cloud in the sky. Oh, this is nice. Fire rings and firewood. We'll make this camp. Well, this might change things. 20 feet from my camp is a fresh kill. All the meat's gone, but there's plenty of bones to chew on. I believe it's an elk. This is not a good place to camp. There'll be wolves and coyotes coming in here to chew on that. So I better move on. Oh, what do we have here? Fire pit. I'm gonna make this camp. Give you an idea how cold it was last night. Just a little brown trout, little feller. That is bear scats, for sure. Big fat, lots of hair. 17-inch brown, 1 3/4 pound. Look how fat it is. It's quite the toad. Caught on an HG trout lure. Wow, what a fillet. He hit a rock. So now I've got to get back to camp before the sun goes down. And it's quite a hump back to where my camp is. I better get going. What's for dinner? Peak Refuel beef chili mac. First time I've had this. Very good. I'll have it again. Hello, Bandit. Hello, Bandit. How you doing, buddy? So good to see you. Hello.
How you been?
Good.
Did you catch anything today?
I got a couple. I caught a 17-incher, 1 3/4 pound brown. How was the hike in?
It wasn't too bad. It's pretty short, so.
It's good to have Colton back. I do like solo, but I do like company. Equally the same.
Yeah.
Well, Bandit's back.
He had to recoup for a couple days.
What'd your wife say about it?
Oh, she said that he was asleep for like 2 days straight after that hike.
Looking forward to breakfast tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you caught us some breakfast today.
Yeah. Putting a little ghee. Temperatures overnight were about 28 degrees. This fish is ice cold. See how beautiful that is. Now it's not cold anymore. Look how beautiful. Look at that, the brown trout, black marks on it. And then we'll dip that in beer batter, cook it again. Same thing with the potatoes. Here's the beer batter mix by Louisiana. That looks about like the right consistency. You want it gooey, not too runny. We have the potatoes cooked once.
It's gonna be good.
Doesn't take long. Not at this high heat. Look at that. How beautiful that is. This is the true test. Gonna try potato or fish?
Fish. Hard to beat that. Can honestly say that's the best trout I've ever had.
Cool. Now that is the optimum look of beer battered fish. Golden brown. I've cooked this one a little more. You take that half, and we'll do a taste comparison of the one that's lighter brown.
Okay.
So this is the darker brown. Well, that's better on my first two because it's still moist in the center. I don't know, is yours? And this is the lighter brown. Any difference?
I think I like the other one a little bit better because it's more crispy.
Okay. You've heard it from the chef. Feeding Bandit some beer battered fish. See what he thinks. Lip licking good, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. Happy dog. Not time for potato, huh?
It's like a backcountry hush puppy.
Yeah.
I guess we could do the same thing on the potatoes. There's two darker ones.
Okay.
This is the lighter one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with this one.
Brings out the potato flavor a little more. The other one's a little more of a burnt flavor.
Yeah.
Any kind of wrap up thoughts about this kind of meal out here?
It's the best way to do it. Definitely beats dehydrated meals.
Finally! First fish of the day. Well, we're back from fishing till we eat dinner, and then we're gonna go back down. Not a very productive catching day.
No, but it was still beautiful.
This river's stunning. The holes that we fished, you almost cry when you don't get anything out of them.
It's crazy.
If you dream of a fishing hole, you find like 30 of them like that here.
Yeah.
And then you fish them and nothing.
We did get one though.
Yeah, I did get one.
So.
That was a fluke. I mean, we must have casted between both of us 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, easy.
So to catch the one fish on camera, 1 out of 1,000.
Yep.
We're gonna deep fry fish, and we're gonna use the panko and the Zatarain's blackened seasoning. This is what Colton requested. And then we've got beer battered potatoes from this morning, and we're gonna cook those up. That beautiful blackening. Here's the fish fry and the beer battered potatoes. Gonna try the fish.
Let's try it. Just as good as the beer batter.
A lot easier to cook.
Yeah, not as messy. As good as that is though, this is in a world of its own as well.
Well, beer battered potatoes are delicious.
I think they got better sitting there all day.
Fish is yours.
It's like eating at a 5-star restaurant with the view, huh?
My gosh, yeah. Beautiful red dots. That's beautiful. Wow. How was your day?
It was a good day. Just didn't catch any fish, but it's beautiful out here. So.
Oh, isn't it? Good for the soul, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I caught 2.
Yep.
And they were both about the same size.
Yeah.
We didn't keep the last one.
Yeah.
Felt sorry for him. Bandit's enjoying it out here. I think he is made for this.
He's in hog heaven.
Yeah. Well, that's it for today. Good night. As we've been going up and down this river, we've seen evidence of an animal that's really adept at killing.
Mountain lion in here for sure. Patrolling these cliff walls. They're really good hunters.
Every quarter mile there's a kill. It's amazing. All right, so what are you gonna do today?
Today I'm gonna try to actually catch a fish. I'll take the actual worm and I shove it up past that jig head, kind of cover it up a little bit, and then on the tail end, just pull it straight. 2 foot below that is where I have my bobber at. Just bringing this bobber back up against this rock face right here, and then letting it go back down. So I hooked up to another fish against this wall right here, and just like last time, we got my line tangled up. It was definitely a big fish. Well, we finally got one on a real worm. We've been throwing countless lures and flies and anything you can think of at these guys, and I finally connected on one. And it actually got me hung up, and I thought I was gonna have to break my line off. And then once I got it free, this is what was on the other end of it. We're gonna fillet him up and we'll have him for dinner tonight. Beautiful brown trout fillet, nice and pink.
Nice brown. Putting it back. We're back from fishing. How'd you do?
Caught one nice one.
We figured that would be enough for us.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna cook our fish and then we're gonna have some dessert. He's looking forward to dessert.
Yep.
We're gonna cook the fish in tempura batter. So we're gonna cook it first and then let it cool. And then we're cooking the potatoes same way as we did last time, but we cut them thinner. And we're gonna put some of them in tempura batter. Kind of neophytes at this tempura stuff. Here's the fish with the tempura on it. It doesn't really look like there's a coating. These chips here, that's got the tempura on it. Can't hardly tell. Fish with tempura. This is excellent. That's the last piece of fish. I went fast. Got to know your company. Doing a chip with the tempura on it. I can taste a little of the tempura on there. Very good.
That's really good too.
You done?
Oh yeah.
You're full?
Full.
Oh, well, I wasn't looking. You ate fish.
That and potatoes. We're having a creme brulee by Backpacker's Pantry.
You whipped it up real good. It's kind of airy.
It's the first time I've ever had creme brulee. I'm always too scared to try the backpacking desserts.
That is spoon licking good.
It's good.
Good stuff. We gotta clean up here, and then we're gonna go out and go fishing. Ended up with 2 fish.
I just finally caught one today after fishing so hard, so
Yeah.
it was good to finally get one. So me and Dave have been laughing because when I contacted him to come up here with him, my wife, the first thing she said was, what if he's a serial killer? And I just started laughing at her. And then I went to my dad's and got some of my backpacking stuff, and we told him. He started laughing. Then I told Dave about it, and we've been getting a kick out of it this whole trip.
So when you went home for the bachelor party, did you see your wife?
I did.
And was she surprised?
She's like, well, you didn't get murdered yet, but you're going back out there.
Ah, that's what she said?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. There's one night left though.
There is one night left. So we got a young elk, probably a yearling. It's probably 2 weeks old, this kill. That just confirms it for me that it is a lion though, right here. That's what they do. They get their neck and they break it and they'll crush their esophagus Then once they get them kind of incapacitated, they'll come up and crush their nose so they know they can't breathe.
This is the tail end of our adventures. Before we wrap this up, I wanted to just have Colton tell you a few of his highlights, and I'll tell you a few of mine.
My favorite backpacking aspect was at the other location when we had to go up and down that nasty trail, and then there's a lot further in there to camp, and just the scenery of that place is beautiful.
Yeah.
My favorite campsite was definitely down here. It's just so beautiful, the sound of the river at night, and just calming.
My favorite aspect of that campsite down there was having campfires. However, we couldn't start a campfire in the morning to save our lives because it hit the dew point and it put moisture into everything.
Yep. The highlight of my fishing was definitely finally connecting on a brown down there. It wasn't a monster. I've caught a lot bigger ones. It's always good to connect on one.
Those Gila that you caught in that creek were beautiful.
Yes. Oh.
I mean, if I zoom in on them far enough, you can say they're big.
Yeah.
My favorite fishing was the first brown that I caught. And I was so excited because I fished 12 hours without a strike. And when that came out after my HD trout lure, I was like, yes!
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything interesting about the cooking?
I love to see how you did everything and the process of making it out here in the backcountry.
What was the favorite dredge?
Probably the beer batter, just because I hadn't had it like that ever. And then the Zatarans and the blackening. I mean, it's just like they're right there. I can't really pick a favorite. They're just all good.
What are your thoughts about hanging out with Pike and Hish?
It's a great time. You'll never be bored. There's always great conversations along the trail, in between fishing holes, and yeah, and I didn't get murdered, by the way, either.
Well, you still have to get to the truck.
That's
true. What your wife would say.
That's right. But I just really enjoyed Dave's company and hope I get invited again when he's back in the area.
And he's good company, and so is Bandit. Bandit's a good dog. He's not a mean bone in his body. Thank you, Colton, for coming with me.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You betcha. And thank you for coming with us. So, until next time.